It started with a scream. Not a loud one. Not the kind you'd hear in a horror movie, but the kind that dies before it fully escapes the throat. The kind no one paid attention to. It was July 2015, during an intense summer football camp at Redwood Valley Sports Academy, a prestigious program known for producing some of the country's brightest young stars. Among the 60 teens vying for attention that year was 16-year-old Liam Parker. Fast, promising, and obsessed with making it pro. He was last seen running extra laps on pitch 4, alone, after dark. Then he vanished. The coaches assumed he'd snuck off with friends. His mother insisted he wasn't the type. When his bunk was found untouched the next morning, shoes by the bed, phone charging, bag packed, panic spread fast. Search dogs combed the woods. Divers checked the nearby quarry. Police interrogated staff, teammates, even Liam's girlfriend. Nothing. No body. No signs of a struggle. No ransom demand. Just gone. Redwood Valley continued its camps, year after year, though Pitch 4 gained a reputation. Whispers. Rumors. Cursed field, they said. Injuries happened there more. Equipment vanished more often. Parents rolled their eyes. Coaches ignored it. But the groundskeepers noticed. Strange patches where grass wouldn't grow. Unexplained dips in the earth. But nobody thought to dig. Not until last week. July 2025. Redwood Valley was upgrading. Artificial turf replacing the battered old grass. The grounds crew arrived early, expecting a dull day of stripping soil and laying groundwork. But halfway through Pitch 4, the excavator hit something hard. At first, they thought it was a pipe, then a bone, then more bones. They stopped everything, called the police. Within hours, forensics had confirmed the unthinkable. Human remains. Not buried deep, just beneath the turf. No coffin, no markings. A shallow, rushed grave. But this wasn't what froze the workers. What stunned detectives. What made national headlines within 24 hours. The remains were wearing a tattered Redwood Valley training kit. Number 11. Liam Parker's number. Vanished football star finally found. Ghost of Pitch 4 was real all along. Was this murder hiding in plain sight for a decade? But the biggest shock wasn't just the body. It was what else they found buried with him. A small, rusted tin box. Inside, a crumpled sheet of notebook paper. Written in shaky, terrified handwriting. Coach told me if I ever spoke, this would happen to me. I guess he wasn't lying. Signed, Liam. Police reopened the investigation. Eyes turned to Coach Darren Fielding, the once celebrated head of Redwood's football program. He'd left in 2017, 2 years after Liam's disappearance, amid personal issues and health concerns. He'd faded into obscurity, retired early, moved abroad. Now investigators traced whispers from former players, late-night meetings, threats, discipline, and rumors of a violent temper behind closed doors. No charges had ever stuck. No evidence had surfaced. Until now. Liam's note triggered new testimonies. Former staff cracked. Old teammates shared stories they'd buried out of fear. A pattern emerged. Punishment laps after dark, forced isolation, and, chillingly, other boys who'd run, bleeding, from Pitch 4 at night. But none had vanished. Until Liam. The final twist. In August 2025, police arrested Darren Fielding in Spain. In interviews, he denied everything. But his former assistant coach confessed under pressure. Liam hadn't died by accident. He hadn't tripped. He hadn't collapsed. He'd been chased, beaten, left there, under the cover of darkness, buried in a panic when they thought he wouldn't wake up. The assistant named Coach Fielding as the one who ordered it. To make an example, he said. Liam talked too much. Liam's mother stood beneath the grey skies of Pitch 4, watching as her son's remains were finally lifted from the earth. Reporters asked how she felt. She said only this: "I told them he didn't run away." She laid flowers at the touchline where grass had refused to grow for 10 years. They'll never play on pitch 4 again. The academy announced its closure weeks later. Too many ghosts. Too much blood beneath the surface. And in the end, it wasn't just Liam they found. Further digging unearthed more bones. Unidentified. Older. Another missing boy, perhaps. Or another secret Redwood Valley never wanted to tell. And sometimes, when the earth finally gives up its dead, it tells the truth no one wanted to hear.